And today in the 1990s in fundamental Christianity, we don't want any preacher telling us how to live. And that's the problem. You talk to half the people in this room right now, you'll say, I don't mind the preacher preaching the Bible, but I don't like him to tell me how to live. Well, let me tell you something slick. You can't preach the Bible without telling people how to live. And I'm getting a little sick and tired of the pressure that's coming from the Christian community and not from the ungodly world. Years ago, I began to herald from this voice right here of the compromises that were coming in our ranks, and bless God, today, that's just what they are.
For 40 years, a voice has been heralding the truth at Northwest Bible Baptist Church and around the world.
That's what I shall do.
Without compromise, this voice has cried aloud, making known the gospel to those who are lost and preaching the whole counsel of God to anyone who would listen. After 2,080 Sundays and over 10,000 messages preached, 40 years later, it is impossible to summarize the impact that Dr. Keith Gomez's voice has made around the world. Perhaps the greatest impact of this voice has been in the lives of those who have graduated from Providence Baptist College. A dream of Dr. Gomez since the early days of Northwest Bible Baptist Church became realized on August 24th, 1998.
What an exciting thing to see your hand at work in a man, the vision you put in his heart.
For the past 24 years, God's hand has been upon this college through a culmination of miracles that have brought Providence to where it is today. As he obeyed the call and leading of God in his life, it has been the steady, strong, unwavering voice of Dr. Keith Gomez that has influenced the next generation for the cause of Christ. In the Dr. Keith Gomez room at Providence Baptist College, students will continue to learn the voice of Pastor Gomez and be impacted by his timeless message of truth from God's Word. In this room, which also educates students and visitors on the life and ministry of Dr. Gomez, his preaching will be heard on a continuous loop, as the messages that he has preached at Northwest Bible Baptist Church alone encompass over 7,000 hours. As students occupied this room for study or devotion time, Pastor Gomez's voice will continue to be heard. Hundreds of Providence Baptist College graduates have been trained for church ministry and a life of Christian service. Pastors, missionaries, evangelists, assistant pastors, Christian school principals and teachers, secretaries, and other church leaders are serving God in fundamental, independent Baptist churches around the globe.
Samuel Robles, class of 2016, serving as pastor and missionary in Guadalajara, Mexico at Lighthouse Bible Baptist Church.
Brianna Heyman, class of 2020, serving as a first and second grade teacher at Faith Baptist Academy, Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Hannah Schroeder, class of 2013.
We're serving at New Heights Baptist Church as youth pastor and wife.
Cheyenne Beatles, class of 2017.
Andrew Beatles, class of 2017, assistant pastor at Calvary Baptist Church in Coldwater, Mississippi.
Tanya Wagenschutz, class of 2019, serving as a 5th and 6th grade teacher, Faith Baptist Academy, Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Luke Putnam, class of 2012, serving at Providence Baptist College.
Charity Gimire, class of 2020.
Vim Gimire, class of 2020, serving at Revival Fire with Dr. Dennis Koro.
Jonathan Bartels, class of 2018.
Courtney Bartels, class of 2017.
Missionaries to Russia.
Kelsey Galby, class of 2020, secretary here at Tri-City Baptist Church in Port Charlotte, Florida.
Isaiah and Cherith Hansen, class of 2019, missionaries to Panama.
Jack Bobble, class of 2020. I'm serving as interim pastor of Lighthouse Bible Baptist Church, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
And I'm Taylor Barber, class of 2021, serving as a Christian school teacher, also in Fond du Lac.
Caleb Delgado, graduating class of 2015, missionary evangelist.
Abigail Shelby Seebeck, graduated in 2017, now serving as a missionary wife heading to Guyana, South America. Thank you, Pastor Gomez.
Peter Sherrod, class of 2017.
And Kyla Sherrod, class of 2010.
We're serving as missionaries to Panama.
Chris Sharilla, 2005 graduating class, senior pastor at Victory Bible Baptist Church,
Collinsville, Illinois.
Pam Drought, class of 2006, and I am serving as a missionary at New Life Baptist Church and New Life Children's Home in Cienega, Peru.
Abby Reardon, class of 2018.
Andrew Reardon, class of 2020, youth pastor at Faith Baptist Church, Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Carrie Marriott, class of 2002, serving at Providence Baptist College in Elgin, Illinois.
Alan Miller, class of 2010, serving as assistant pastor at Faith Baptist Church.
Abby Miller, class of 2008, serving as the kindergarten teacher at Faith Baptist Academy.
Sarah Wood, class of 2000, serving as financial secretary here at Northwest Bible Baptist Church.
Esther Green, graduate of 2018. I'm the financial secretary for the Parker Memorial Baptist Church in Lansing, Michigan.
Cameron Wedge, Bethel Baptist Church in Linton, Indiana, from the class of 2015.
My name is Megan Wedge, class of 2018, and serving alongside my husband.
Liz Ritchie, class of 2007, serving at Providence Baptist College in Elgin, Illinois.
Gene Gibbons, class of 2020, serving at Bible Baptist Church in Butte, Iowa as assistant pastor.
Autumn Gibbons, class of 2018, serving here alongside my husband.
Debbie Agnew, class of 2003, Providence Baptist College in Elgin, Illinois.
Todd Shendick, class of 2007. My wife Rebecca and I serve at Kite River Revival Campgrounds.
Carla Santana, class of 2021, serving at Northwest Baptist Academy. Hope Rippey, graduating class of 2017.
Ren Rippey from the class of 2018, serving as a youth pastor at Peachtree Road Baptist Church, Suwanee, Georgia.
Austin and Leah Reed, graduates of the classes of 2018 and 2019. And I'm an assistant pastor here at Bible Baptist Church in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Johnny and Tracy Che, class of 2012, now serving as pastor at Heritage Baptist Church in Corpus Christi, Texas.
We are Jonathan and Leah Robertson, class of 2014, and we are currently serving at the First Baptist Church in Clinton, Illinois as the assistant pastor.
Paul Snyder, class of 2016, serving as full-time assistant pastor at the Parker Memorial Baptist Church in Lansing, Michigan.
Hi, we're Aaron and Jesse Harris, Providence Baptist College graduating class of 2011, and pastoring here at Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
Luke and Jessica Angel, class of 2012, Faith Baptist Church, Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Hello, this is Oscar.
And Jessica Linares, graduating class of 2013.
Serving as the youth pastor and youth pastor's wife at Church Coast Baptist Church.
Joel and Jackie Swerga, class of 2008 and 2009, youth pastor at Northwest Bible Baptist Church.
Naomi Bragg, I graduated Providence Baptist College in 2003.
Mike Bragg, I graduated in 2005. We serve here at Faith Baptist Church as an assistant pastor and also a school administrator.
Anthony Brucci, graduating class of 2003.
And I'm Jackie Brucci, graduating class of 2002.
We have 4 children, and we're currently serving at Calvary Baptist Church in Chickasha, Oklahoma.
Joe Mitchell, class of 2003, serving as assistant pastor at Bayview Baptist Church in Washington, Illinois.
Joshua Levens, graduating class of 2020, and I pastor Calvary Baptist Church in Campbell, Missouri.
Nicole Levens, graduating class of 2001.
Alan Osmorty, class of 2012, serving as assistant pastor at New Testament Baptist Church.
Rob and Grace Robideau, class of 2004, serving at Community Baptist Temple in Akron, Ohio.
Jeremy Houston, my wife Jessica, and our family, we serve at Foundation Baptist Church in Cary, Illinois, 2005 graduate of Providence Baptist College.
Nick Thompson, class of 2009, pastor at New Hope Baptist Church in Lexington, Indiana.
Kevin Swerga, class of 2010. My wife Liz Swerga, class of 2011, pastor at Bible Baptist Church in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Jared and Bernadette Montgomery, we're graduating class of 2012. We're currently missionaries here in Ponce, Puerto Rico.
Matthew Tharp and Lindsay Tharp, we're class of 2012. I'm the associate pastor here at Bible Baptist Church in Central Lake, Michigan.
Stephen Teeney, class of 2014.
Rose Teeney, class of 2014.
Serving as assistant pastor at First Baptist Church in Brighton, Illinois.
Joe and Becca Hansen, and class of 2015 and class of 2017. I'm serving at the First Baptist Church of Kenmore in Akron, Ohio.
Josh and Elise Swerga, class of 2018, missionaries to New Zealand.
Olivia Putnam, class of 2010, school teacher at Northwest Baptist Academy.
Jim and Elisa Fullylove, serving the Lord in Berlin, New Jersey at Solid Rock Baptist Church, class of 2002.
Phil Johnson, serving at Providence Baptist College, class of 2013.
Shannon Judson, class of 2014.
Gina Tara Sharp, class of 2005, serving with Independent Baptist Media.
Sarah Beatles, class of 2011.
teacher at Bible Baptist Academy in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Jake and Christy Robideau, class of 2008, Northwest Bible Baptist Church.
Marty Montgomery, class of 2008.
Heather Montgomery, class of 2010.
We're serving as pastor at Capital Baptist Church in Springfield, Illinois.
Rebecca Hallberg, class of 2007.
David Hallberg, class of 2008, serving at Providence Baptist College.
Micah and Rebecca McCurry, classes of 2014 and 2013, serving as an evangelist and director of Bible Tracts Incorporated.
Joel and Heidi McIntyre, graduated class of 2008, serving as an assistant pastor at First Baptist Church in Ohio.
Jason and Hannah Walker, class of 2002 and 2003 at Northwest Baptist Academy.
Mick Hall, class of 07. I'm now pastor at Heritage Baptist Church in Burlington, Iowa.
Austin Marriott, class of 2008. My wife Rachel, class of 2004. Serving in Dwight, Illinois at First Baptist Church as youth pastor.
Jason and Easton Bartels, graduating class of 2018, serving at Northwest Bible Baptist Church.
My name's Anna Cavanis. I'm class of 2011. I'm serving as a pastor's wife at Willamette Valley Baptist Church in Almsville, Oregon.
Elisha Little, class of 2020, serving as teacher and bus administrator at Bible Baptist Church and Academy.
Christy Little, class of 2018, serving as secretary at Bible Baptist Church.
Stephen and Jess Lesmeister, we graduated in 2015. I'm serving as an assistant pastor in Rochester, Minnesota, Midwest Bible Baptist Church.
Eric and Melissa Combs, graduates of 2004, serving at Lighthouse Baptist Church in Wiley, Texas.
Joseph Ballard, graduating class 2010, serving as assistant pastor, bus director at Northwest Baptist Church, Toledo, Ohio.
Josh O'Donnell,
Sarah O'Donnell, class of 2011.
serving at Community Baptist Temple in Akron, Ohio.
Pete Cavanaugh, class of 2009.
Leah Cavanaugh, class of 2013.
Associate pastor at Bethel Baptist Church in Walls, Mississippi.
Steve Cavanaugh, and this is my wife Liz, class of 2007, and we're serving as assistant pastor at Community Baptist Temple in Akron, Ohio.
Phil and Amanda Cavanaugh, Northwest Bible Baptist Church, class of 2006.
Benjamin Cavanaugh, class of 40, Northwest Bible Baptist Church.
Josué Delgado and family, serving in Northwest Bible Baptist Church in the Spanish ministry, class of 2012.
Matthew Gerber, graduate of 2010, currently serving as a missionary in the country of India.
Ed Schweitzer, class of 2006, serving as pastor at Trinity Baptist Church in Seacane, Pennsylvania.
Jake Riggs, this is my family. I'm the pastor of Faith Baptist in Eureka, Illinois. I'm a 2008 graduate and a 2020 graduate.
James Frost, class of 2006, pastoring Solid Rock Baptist Church in Bellefontaine, Ohio.
Devin and Kristen Frost, classes of 2019, 2014, assistant pastor at Solid Rock Baptist Church.
Jason and Vanessa Kirkevich, class of 2004 and 2003, serving in Berlin, New Jersey, assistant pastor at Solid Rock Baptist Church.
Jacob Chavez, class of 2008, serving as principal and teacher at Bible Baptist Academy in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Jason Munkowski, and we are the Munkowski family. Graduated 2006, Grace Baptist Church in Quincy, Illinois.
Hector and Becky Avila, serving the Lord in Mexico, Central and South America. Graduated in 2009.
Abraham and Mandy Che, class of 2010, serving as co-pastor at Grace Baptist Church of Lockport.
Laura Opshendek, graduated 2010.
Mark Opshendek, graduated valedictorian, class of 2009, pastoring Capital City Baptist Church.
Josie Palma, class of 2017, serving at Treasure Coast Baptist Church and Treasure Coast Baptist Academy.
Rick Palma, class of 2011, pastor of Treasure Coast Baptist Church.
We love you, preacher.
Love you, preacher.
From the staff, faculty, and students, we praise God for giving Pastor Gomez the vision of Providence Baptist College. This voice and message of Pastor Gomez will continue to be heard by the next generation and by future generations to come.
Years ago, I began to herald from this voice right here of the compromises that were coming in our ranks, and bless God, today, that's just what they are. I'm not critical. I'm not trying to be a God. I'm not trying to be the fall of fundamentalism. But I'll tell you what I am. I'm a herald. I'm a voice.